He stole from us, mocked everything we loved, and thought he'd never pay the price. But one letter, just one, tore his perfect little world apart. And the best part? His own parents helped deliver the karma. Seconds. If you've ever been betrayed by someone who smiled in your face while stabbing you in the back, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. Because this is a revenge story 30 years in the making, and it still makes me smile today. Innocence, passion, and a new friend. It was the early 90s, a time when the internet was still a myth in most households, and if you were a PC gamer, you were basically part of a secret tribe. I was one of the lucky few. I had a computer. I had games. Not many, but the ones I had, I treasured like gold. Back then, getting new games wasn't as easy as downloading them. No, sir. We had to order them from abroad via airmail. It took weeks, sometimes months, and they weren't cheap. My best friend and I would trade with each other, carefully copying the floppy disks, and even the built-in copy protection. That's how we kept our shared library alive, stretching every dollar as far as it could go. It wasn't just about games, it was about trust. We respected each other's collection, like sacred scrolls. That bond, that unspoken loyalty, that's what made what happened next burn even worse. Chaos. Enter the new kid. He joined our class halfway through the school year. Quiet at first, then curious, then manipulative. He found out we were into PC games, and suddenly became very interested in hanging out. "Oh, my uncle has tons of games," he told us. "Stuff you guys don't even have here." We were hooked. We thought we'd struck gold. We offered to trade our original copies for his, just to make copies and give them back. But what we got was garbage. Corrupted floppies, broken disks, copy protection missing or glitched out. Some games didn't load at all. Others crashed within minutes. And the cherry on top? He returned our original games in awful condition, scratched, smeared, and in some cases, never at all. Doom 2, The Settlers, Monkey Island, gone. He got everything. We got nothing. It wasn't just theft. It was betrayal. We confronted him a few times, but he played dumb. "Oh, must have been a bad copy," he'd say with that smug, innocent face. We were mad. No, furious. But more than that, we felt powerless. Until we didn't. You know what made it worse? He found out I was a Queen fan. I mean, who isn't, right? Freddie Mercury's voice is unmatched. But this guy, he mocked me for it. Called me a freak. Said I liked a gay band. He thought it was funny. Thought it made him cool. It didn't. He didn't just disrespect my favorite band. He disrespected the man who made that music despite facing unimaginable pain. And died from it. The guy had no soul. His family? Deeply conservative. Strict. Catholic. The kind that preached morality, but raised bullies. But one day something changed. Our class was sent to an AIDS awareness event. One of those big campaigns that exploded after Freddie died in '91. They handed out informational flyers, pamphlets, and free condoms. The irony wasn't lost on me. And then it hit us. Me and my best friend. We had a computer. A printer. Ink. And ideas. We went home. And we designed something special. We wrote a letter, styled like it came from the actual AIDS Foundation. Copied their logo. Used the same fonts from the flyers. It looked real. Too real. And the letter? Dear, his first name. Thank you for your letter. We understand it's difficult being open about your homosexuality, and that you may have many questions after the event you attended with your class. Enclosed, you'll find resources that should help answer your concerns, as well as some condoms. Please remember to always practice safe sex. We signed it with a fake director's name, and enclosed every single flyer and condom we got from the event. But here's the masterstroke. We didn't send it to him. No, we mailed it to Mr., his last name, his father. We knew his parents checked all incoming letters. We knew their views. And we knew exactly what kind of chaos that envelope would unleash. The kid didn't show up to school for a few days. Rumors swirled. Then we heard the full story. His mom, in tears, screaming in the street. His dad, livid, accusing, demanding answers. The kid got grounded for weeks. They believed the letter. They thought their son was secretly gay, that he had written to the foundation and hidden it from them. He was interrogated, punished, lectured, humiliated. And every time we passed his house and saw the curtains twitching, we smiled. But here's the thing, we were careful. We played dumb. Asked around like everyone else. Hey, did something happen to him? He hasn't been in school, is he sick? Until eventually, he put the pieces together. He figured it out. One day, he cornered us. His face was red, trembling with fury. "You did this," he hissed. "You set me up." We didn't deny it. In fact, we laughed. We told him the whole story. How he messed with the wrong people. How every scratched floppy, every mocking word, every smug little grin led to this. He lost it. Told the principal. Dragged in his parents. And you know what? We still didn't regret it. Sitting in that office, with his furious parents glaring, and the principal trying to keep a straight face, we told our side of the story. We told him how he scammed us, lied to us, destroyed our property, and mocked us for things he didn't understand. The room went quiet. The principal gave us detention. But the kid? He never looked at us the same again. He stopped showing off, stopped mocking people, and he never asked to borrow a single thing again. It's been 30 years since that letter was mailed. But every time I hear Queen, every time I see an old floppy disk, I remember what it felt like to take back the power, to flip the script. He thought he could steal from us and walk away clean. But he learned the hard way. Sometimes karma arrives in a postage-stamped envelope, with your name on it. Revenge isn't always about violence. Sometimes, it's just about making someone feel what they made you feel. It's justice in its purest, most poetic form. And in this case, justice came with flyers, a fake letter, and a box of condoms. If this story gave you chills or made you laugh a little too hard, smash that like button. Tell us in the comments. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen or dreamed of pulling off? And don't forget, subscribe for more true stories where karma serves cold, calculated payback.